brief statement. And
here is what I am willing to say. Within the next 48 hours, we will release additional details relating to the allegations relating to Brett Kavanaugh. We will also disclose her name publicly, and she may sit for a televised interview at that time. We have not made a final decision as to where she's going to sit for an interview, or if she's going to sit, or on what network she's going to sit for an interview. But here is what I will say. She is 100% credible, and when the American people hear from her, they will determine, as I have, that she is to be believed.
When do you expect that?
the decision, I would expect the decision.
This is a woman who passed multiple security clearances administered by the U.S. government. She worked for the U.S. Mint, she worked for DOJ, she worked for the State Department. She's held a public trust security clearance. She's also held a secret security clearance. So to the individuals on the committee, like Mr. Grassley, to Donald Trump, and to his surrogates, I say this: you better be very, very careful before you come after my client and call her a liar. I don't have enough facts relating to Deborah Ramirez. Under no circumstances should Brett Kavanaugh be confirmed with a lifetime appointment to the U.S. Supreme Court before Mark Judge testifies under oath and before my client, Dr. Ford, and any other accuser has her day before that committee under oath at an absolute minimum. Whether Donald Trump was fit for office or should be removed as president. You know, that many of the same individuals on this committee kept the Scalia seat open 400 days on the U.S. Supreme Court, all in the interest of politics. And yet they now want to rush this nomination, this confirmation, through the U.S. Senate. It is absolutely outrageous. There's no rush to do this now. The Senate and the committee should take their time. They should hear from each of these accusers. They should hear from Mr. Judge and others so that they can make an informed decision as to whether this confirmation should occur and whether this individual should be placed on the U.S. Supreme Court.
Do you still think you're going to get a chance to post the president? Do you think that that chance is going away?
I made an offer that my client would be prepared to take a polygraph exam if Brett Kavanaugh would do the same. She is prepared to take a polygraph exam to prove these allegations.
An acquaintance